So in today's example, we will be discussing some important things like how to take the screenshot, how to generate the report using the extent reports. Then we will also discussing how to connect Selenium with Jira, and we will be discussing how to send the mail to the when the test is completed, how to send the automatic mail. So these are the things we will be discussing today. So in our last example, we have connected to the Excel sheet. Okay, so we have done this thing. That is, we have opened the browser. We are connecting to the Excel workbook, and then we were taking the data from the Excel sheet, and then we were using that particular data in my program. So that I told you is a data-driven framework basically, in which you are passing your data from the external file Excel sheet to your test method, which browser URL to open, and then you are validating some data as per your expected and actual. Now in the same example, I want to take the screenshot. For example, for taking the screenshot, you have to add the dependency, commons IO dependency. So you have to go to this mvnrepository.com, and on mvnrepository.com search for this file commons IO, and go to this link, Apache Commons. Okay, this one, Commons IO. Click on the version, copy the dependency, go to your pum.xml file, and add this dependency. So this is required, Commons IO, to take the screenshot. After that, you can build your project. Now I'm going to my page.java. As I told you, page.java is page object model. Whatever actions you want to perform on the page, you can write it in the page.java. Reusable components. Again, taking the screenshot, I can take the screenshot for this Facebook, I can take the screenshot for Google, I can take the screenshot for any other, and top news. So instead of writing the code again and again, I can write it one time, like I have written one time, open browser, close browser code, make workbook connection. Similarly, I can make my user defined method, and I can write one time code in my page.java, so that when I inherit page.java, I can use it anywhere. Okay, so I'm writing one method, public void take screenshot. Okay, throws exception, and then you have to specify where to take the screenshot. So this is the argument from where I can pass the name of the screenshot. So I will take it as a parameterized method. Okay, that is name of the screenshot. Now I'm going back to my program, this and project. Like I have created core package, Excel package, test cases package. Similarly, I will create one package, say by the name of screenshot. where I will keep my screenshot, where I will save my screenshot, like this. Okay, this is a screenshot name, this is a screenshot where I want to save. Now there is a predefined interface in an Selenium, that is takes screenshot ts is equals to takes screenshot, and we are typecasting driver. Web driver is the interface, takes a screenshot is the interface. So we are typecasting web driver interface to this interface. Okay, and you can import it. When you write ts dot, so you will get list of the methods, and you will get this method get screenshot as, and you write output type dot file. That is, you want to take the screenshot in the format of file, and it returns the file object. File, say f. Okay. So what does this do? This stores the screenshot in temporary file. Okay. So what does this do? Takes get a screenshot as output type file, will take the screenshot of the web page and store it in a temporary file. And but I want my file located at this location, screenshot. So what I will do? I will make the path string uh, screenshot path. So what is the screenshot path? The screenshot path is system dot get property user dot dir, that we have discussed in our last class also. That is system dot get property user dot dir will take the location of your base project, root project, Nirupam Selenium, and then you can add the path, that is src test. Okay, src test java, src test java, and then screenshot, screenshot, this one, src test java, and then screenshot, and then add the file name, that is scr name. Okay, so this is the actual path where I want to save my file. Which file? This file. I want to save this file to this location. So now there is, I am writing one class file utils dot copy file, copy file. Okay, so it will copy the file from this location to this location. Which file? I want to copy this file to this location. Okay, so what it will do? It will take this file and copy it at this location. Okay, and you can give the message So this is the standard one-time code I have written in my page.java. Now wherever you want to take the screenshot, you can use this method. Understood? Like for example, I'm going back to my JDBC test which I have done in my last class, and here I have used extends page, and after extends page all the page class methods can be inherited and used in this particular program. So I can inherit this take screenshot method wherever I want to use it. That is, for example, after opening the browser, I want to take the screenshot. It is a demonstrative example only for the understanding. Basically, generally we take the screenshot when the error occurs. When the web page you are automation you are doing, you are testing the web page and some validations are not going on, page is having some error, then you want to take the screenshot for the reference purpose. So there you can use the screenshot. Or here in my program, for example, I am opening the browser and I am passing the dimension, and after that I want to take the screenshot to verify and record that my browser is open in this dimension. So I'm taking the screenshot. So just wherever you want to take the screenshot, inherit this method and give the name. For example, you can give the any name, say IMG only, and you have to give the extension also, like here, screenshot name and the extension, or you can store the extension here only, that is dot jpg. Then no need to give the extension. So jpg means image file. Now when I'm writing this in while loop, so I told you in my last class that while loop means we have to read the data continuously from Excel sheet and open the multiple browsers. When we will be opening the multiple browsers, I have to take multiple screenshots. But when I write img, so it will take overwrite all the images by this name. So I will make one counter is equals to 0 before while, and then inside while I will make counter increment, and then add this counter with the image, so that I will get the image number 1, image number 2, image number 3. So whenever while loop is coming, so it will add the counter and multiple screenshots will be stored in my example when I run this example. Understood? So I'm running it. So I'm running it and checking it whether it is working or not. Uh, okay. So there, this is the same example which we have done in our last class. The browser is opening, it is taking the data from the Excel, and now we have added the screenshot code also into it. So let us check whether these screenshots are taken or not. So let us check. So it is saying screenshot taken. 3 times it is saying screenshot taken, screenshot taken. So when you go to this and a screenshot, refresh, here you see 3 screenshots, img1, img2, img3, 3 screenshot it has taken. If you want to view it, you can go to the properties, go to the location, and then you can check the screenshot has been taken. Okay, 3 screenshots has been taken in that way. So whenever you are writing a test, so you may need to take the screenshot for the reference purpose to report your uh, scenario to your development team. What are the issues, etc. You can take the screenshot. So this is the This is the way you can take the screenshot. Understood? Now, one more thing I am showing is how to generate the report. Now, what is the report? That is when you are writing your program. So you are doing some steps. There is a flow. That is, you are following some steps. That is, you are connecting to the Excel. You are reading the data from the Excel. Then you are opening the browser. Then you are validating the image, and then you are taking the screenshot and inserting the data to the screen and Excel. So you want to log. Log means what all steps I am doing. So you want to log all the steps with the date and time. Date and time step. Date and time step means which on which date you have executed this test. What was the time and what were the steps you have executed and which steps are passing and which steps are failing. So you want to generate the report for that particular thing. Okay. So it means you have to generate the log file or log report for that particular thing. For that, in Selenium, we have used extent reports. So again, you can go to this. We have to add the, because Selenium cannot generate the, as I told you, cannot generate the report. Selenium cannot take the screenshot. Selenium cannot do the Excel connectivity. For that, we have to add the external jar files. That's why we have created the Marvin project. So again, I will go to mvnrepository.com and I will write extent reports for Selenium. Extent reports for Selenium. When you click on this extent reports for Selenium, so you will get this extent reports for Selenium, and it is saying that it is relocated. This file is relocated to this location. Okay, so you can click on it, and you will get this relocated location. This one, extent reports. You can click on this extent reports. Click on the version. You can go for the version say 39. Okay, or you can go for this latest version only 5.1.1. This one, September 20, 2023. Click on the version, copy it, and again same process, add to your pom.xml file. Add to your and pom.xml file, and then again build the project so that related jar files are added to my project. Okay. Now again, I will go to my page.java again. Which page report you want to generate? So all the reusable components I'm writing inside page.java so that I can inherit it in different pages, different test cases, and can reuse those particular components in my test case. So again, I will go and create one more method, that is public void generate report. Same process, throws exception, and again take the parameter report name. Report. Okay, and then where you want to generate the report, create a package. Like we have created the Excel package, screenshot package, test cases package, core package. Similarly, SRC test Java, right click, create, click new package, and you can give the package name as reports, where you want to generate the reports. Okay. Now we have to write a code inside it to generate the report. That I will copy from one of my previous project. So I am making one global variables, extent reports, extent test, and extent spark reporter. These are all classes coming from the package library which I have added just now. Okay, extent reports and extent test. Now I am writing this code inside my program, generate report. Now you can look at it what we have done. We have created this global variables, extent reports, extent is equals to new extent report. This is a class, new extent reports. Okay. Similarly, I told you this is the class. Extent spark reporter is again a class. Extent is spark reporter. Spark is equal to new extent spark reporter. And again inside it we have written the path where to generate the report. Same src test java, and I have just created this package reports and report name, whatever report name you want to give, and report will be generated in the format of HTML always. Then extent method is attach reporter, and attach reporter you have to add this object inside it, and then you have to configure it. That is what is the title of that particular report, document title, report name. Okay. Similarly, report name, what report name is, and the theme is standard. This is a one time code you have to write. Okay. Similarly, when my uh, report is finished, so you have to close the report also. Like we have doing the Excel connectivity, so I told you that it is compulsory to close the connection. So similarly, when you have generated the report in your test, it is compulsory to close the report, extend.flush. So this is the standard code which you have to write one time in your page.java. You have to learn it basically. So 3 to 4 times you can write it on by your own hand. So you'll about to learn it basically. So this is a predefined library. So extend reports class we have created, then extend spark reporter class we have created, and then we have passed this object inside this extend, and then we have configured it. That's all we have to do. Okay. So now after doing this thing, I will go back to my program, that is JDBC test here. So like we have inherited make workbook connection. Similarly, I will inherit generate report, and when I generate report, and then you can give the name of the, like JDBC test report. Okay. So what we are doing, we are calling this particular method and passing the report name, and it will create that particular report name at this location. Reports. Now after that we have to I have to generate the log for my uh, this thing, whatever actions I have performed. It I have to generate the log. So for dot log we have to we have when we inherit this page.java. So I told you all the global variables like driver will be inherited, connection con is inherited. Similarly, this logger test logger is also inherited, and we have to initialize this logger. So how to initialize this logger? Extend dot create test, and whatever you want to give. For example, responsive JDBC test. It will create the and it will initialize the logger class. Now logger means this extend test object, and now it has a method called log, inside which you can write the status as pass fail. So you can import this status, and you will get many status over here. Dot fail info pass skip warning. So you can use any of this. For example, I want to write it as an info like this. You can select it as info. Okay. And now message. What message you want to give? You have to import it, and whatever message you want to write. So you can write the message like here. I want to write the message that is uh, JDBC test called. This message will be recorded in my report. Now, what color you want? That is, for example, info. All the info you want in say blue color. All the error messages you want in red color, and all the past messages you want in green color. So you can choose the color of this message when it will be reported. Okay, so you will get many colors. Again, from here you can select the extend color dot, and you will get many color. For example, I want to use blue color for all the messages, for all the information messages. So you can select blue in that way. Okay, so now again, wherever after every step you have to write this logger object. Like after this I want to again write info as pass dot pass, and again you want to give the message that is connected to workbook. And you want to choose the color as green. So in that way, after every important step, okay, after every important step you can just give the information. Again, for example, after this I want to give the information only. What information I want to give? That is expected width is exp width expected height is exp height, like this. But it's just like an info. I'm just giving the demonstration. Wherever you want some information to be added, so you can just add it. And now, for example, after browser is open, I want to add it as a pass. I want to pass, and I can write browser. Which browser? Browser URL, whatever the URL is, open with resolution, and whatever the resolution is. So whatever the messages you want to write, you can write it green. In that way, you can keep on working. Say again, here I want to give the actual data info, that is actual width and actual height. Okay, it is a blue only, no? Info. And then you can write it as a pass or fail. You can use it as a fail and change the color to the red. Just and one more important thing, instead of throws exception, okay, so I have to also report the error. If some error is coming in connectivity or in an insertion, or maybe an X path is wrong, so I want to report that thing also. So if I throws the exception, it will just throw the exception. Instead of throws the exception, I told you it is better to use try and catch block. So you should keep all your code inside the try block, whatever the code you have written. Okay, this is the try block. End of try and catch. So wherever you get the error, the program will go to the catch block. Okay, and whatever the error is, you want to report it also. So you want to, so inside the catch, Again, you can write, instead of fail, you can write it as a error dot, again, fail info pass skip warning, uh, fail info pass skip warning max min. Okay, so we'll use it as a warning or as a fail only. Okay, you can use it as a warning or as a fail only, that is error is coming, and whatever the error is coming, I can write it error and e dot get message. Okay. So whatever the error will be added with this error message. Okay. As a read on. So in that way you can use the try and catch block. And now one important last thing is, it is compulsory to close the report. If you do not close this report will not be generated. This close report is compulsory. So when your test is finished, that is everything I am writing is inside the while loop. So this is the end of the while loop. Everything, multiple browsers will open. It will take the data from the Excel. It will take the screenshot. It will add the log messages. This is the end of while. This is end of while. Yeah, this is end of while. Okay, and then this is end of your try block here, and then this is end of your catch. And after that, here you have to close the report at the end. Okay, compulsory to close. Compulsory to close. Otherwise, it will not generate the report. And initially, in the beginning, it is compulsory to initialize this logger by using this create test. If you do not write this create test, this extend dot create test logger object of extend test object will not be created. This one. So this is the extend test class which generates the logs. Okay. So now I'm running this program again and check whether it is working or not. Hopefully you have understood it. Rest, this is the standard code. This is the standard code, global variables and this method inside lines. This you have to basically learn only, and then you have to inherit and call the method, and then create test will initialize the logger, and then the method name is log, which is taking status as an input, markup helper as an input, and color as an input. Color I told you is the color of this text. This is the label which is reported in your report, and you want to report it as an info pass warning. That is up to you. So I'm running this program. Program is executed. Let us check whether it has generated or not. So I have created this package reports. I will refresh it, and you can see from here it has generated this report, JDBC test report. This is the JDBC test report name I have given here, report name, and it has created this report name dot html, this one. Now this is a HTML file, so I have to open it on a browser. Right click on this file open with web browser. And when you open it with web browser, this is the name of the report, responsive JDBC test, the name which I have given over here when I was initializing. So I have given this one, create test, and I have given responsive JDBC test. Responsive JDBC test. And it has recorded the time and the date. Responsive JDBC test. And all the steps whichever you have written. So it has highlighted it as a info, pass, fail. And it has generated this particular report. And you can view this report in this pie format also, as well as this format. Understood? This is the report which it has generated. Okay, understood this much? Okay, okay. Now, you have understood how to take the screenshot. You have understood how to take the this thing now, uh, report generation. Now, when we are working on our project, so we use this for the agile framework. For the agile, that is, and your project manager give you the task which you have to accomplish within the specific time. So they have created the team in the within a team. They have your test engineers and the developers and the manager and the client also, and they have generated some stories, epic, etc., where they have given you some tasks to be achieved, and then you can do the reporting, that is this task has been done or it is in progress, type of a thing. Okay, so now it is a so generally we use this uh, Jira for the cloud. Cloud means web only. So on the web only, you yeah, your account will be created, and you can log into your account, and from there either you can create your issues, etc. Okay, like this. And some issues you can create, or what you can do in the previous task, like your photo upload size should be 60 GB. This is the task some given to you, like this, and you have to add some comment over here, like this. Add the comment from here. That is I have tested this particular project, and this is the issue, or it is passing like this. Okay, so now what I want to do, I want to add the comments to the existing scrum, or create a new bug, maybe using the Selenium. Okay, that is I want to connect this Jira with Selenium. That is when I run this program. From here, I want to add some comments to my Jira software. So again, for that particular thing, we have to add a dependency. Okay, this is the dependency. So you can search it on your mvnrepository.com, and you can search as Jira client, like this. Okay, so you will get this Jira client here. net.rcaz. This one is the package name. So select this Jira client, select the version like this 0.5, again copy and add it to your project. This is your project. Look, And like I have added multiple dependencies, I will add one this dependency for the Jira also, this Jira client. Save, and again select your project and clean, so that this library is added. Okay. Now again I will go to this page.java and again create one reusable code. So again that I will copy it from my previous project. Create a global variable like this. Okay. So Jira client is a class coming from that package which you have added in my project, and one string project variable I have created. So again I have created some methods for connecting to the Jira and adding the comment to the Jira or creating a new issue. Okay. The first method I have created is connect to Jira, and to connect to the Jira I require the Jira URL. Now what is the this Jira URL? This one up to here, that is your project, your name, and up to the net, this one, this is a Jira URL. So when you create an account on Jira, so it will create a account by your name, or company will give you the create account for you. So you'll get a URL. So you have to use that particular URL, that is at least up to the net, and then this is the actual URL. This is, in which you create your project like this. This is the project I have created. We can create one more project. Okay. And then you can go to the dashboards like this. Okay. So you can view all dashboards. Okay. So you, this is your one dashboard I have just created. This is the one project. So I will go to this. Okay. So this is the dashboard for this particular project. Okay. And here you can create your team, etc. You can create your goals, etc. Issues, etc. Okay. So this is the URL, Jira URL, user ID and the password. Now user ID is your generally email ID. Now in the password, when we create our account in our Jira, so I will create a password. For example, I have created a password India 21. Now India 21 is a password for login to this Jira from the browser. But when I want to log in from my application, so here I will not use the India 21. Instead of that, I have to create a API token. API token. So I have this link to create the API token. So I have copied this link. So instead of password, we have to use this API token. So this is a link. Security API tokens. Okay. This was the uh, token I have created some 19 days back. So I will delete it and create one more token for you. So I don't have any API token. Like this, you will get the screen. Create API token. Okay. And you can give any name for this token, like project name. So my project name is Amazon. And then click on this create. So this token is created. You can copy this token. Okay. And you now you if you want to view it, you can view it. Otherwise, you can close it. So this is a token it has created. Now in this password, I will pass this token. So I have copied it. So I will paste it in my program here so that I can use it in my when I want to connect to this. So I will now use this token. This is a very lengthy token, but you have to use this one only as a password. Okay, so I have created this method connect Jira client in which I have told you what is Jira URL, user ID, and the password and how to generate the password. Now this is the basic code as I told you. You have to copy paste or you have to use it and you have to learn it basically. Okay, this is a class. Basic credential is a class in which we are passing this user ID and the password. Then Jira client is a class again. We have created the Jira object in the global variable is equal to new Jira client in which I will pass the Jira URL and this credentials like this. And then if you want to get the list of the projects, then like I told you, when you create your Jira profile, so there you can create many projects. So you if you want to use this get projects, so it will get you the list of the projects. And then using this list, you can iterate the name of the projects like this one by one. And why I am writing this? I am writing this because I want to get the name of the project and the key of the project and the ID of the project and the URL of the project. Okay. So for example, there are multiple, like I have created Amazon project, I have created Flipkart project, I have created a Mantra project in my this Jira. So it will give me the list of all the projects. Then using the iterator, I will get the this project list, this project list one by one, and then I can get the project name, project key, project ID, and the project URL. Why I'm using it? Because I have to use it in my next method here. If I want to add the Jira issue or if I want to add the Jira comment, I have to use this key. I have to pass this project key. So for that, I need this project key. Okay, so which you can get and then you can use it in your program. So now what is the difference between Jira comment and add Jira issue? Jira issue means add Jira issue means add Jira issue means that I want to add the new issue. Okay, I want to add the new issue. Then you can what you can do? You can create a new issue like create here. When you click on this plus create, so these are all issues or some things created. Now if you want to plus click, okay. So what you want to create? You want to create a bug or you want to create a epic. You want to create a story. You want to create a task, and you can select I want to create a task like this, and then you can click on the you can give the message what message you want to do like this to do, and then you can click on this create. Now this is I am doing from my Jira browser, but if you want to do this thing, same thing from your okay from your program, then I have created this method that is add Jira issue. Now here what I am doing, I am passing the project key. So project key I told you, like get key will return you the project key. Okay. So project key means you want to pass it to the Amazon project, you want to pass it to the Flipkart project. So here you have to pass the project key. Some people pass the project name over here. Okay. So you have to pass the project key, not the project name. Sometimes people write Amazon, Flipkart, that is name of the project. It will not work. So you have to pass the project key, not the project name. Then issue type. So issue type, as I told you, can be epic, it can be story, it can be task, it can be bug. So what is the issue type? So this is the issue type, can be bug, it can be story, it can be epic. Summary means message. Okay. Summary and the message which you want to write, and the reporter name means who's creating this summary and who's creating this and a story. Reporter name. Now this is again pre-defined classes which you have to like and use it in your program. Create issue will create the issue like this, issue type, and then summary will add the summary, description will add the description, and execute will create the issue like this. And now what is the comment? Comment means this particular is issue is already created. Scrum 7 is already created. I am not creating it. I was just want to add the comment in. That is means adding the comment. Okay. These are the two things you can do. That is, you can create a new issue, create like this, I told you, or what you can do, you can just add the comment inside the already created issue. So again, for that we have written this method add Jira comment, and the Scrum name. This is the Scrum name. Scrum 4, Scrum 5, Scrum 6, Scrum 7. That is the Scrum name, and the comment which you want to add. Again, this is the method to add the. Hopefully, you have understood it. Okay. So now, these are the methods I have created in my program. Now again, I want to go to this JDBC, and I will inherit this. Connect to Jira client like this. Again, go to the JDBC, and wherever you want to use it, you can use it. Like I'm inheriting over here. Create to Jira client like this. And what are the Jira URL? So this is my URL I told you. This one. So you can use your URL. You cannot use my URL. Okay. So you can create your Jira client. You can create your account. It is a free account also for the practice purpose. Now, second thing is user ID. Okay. So user ID is my, I think my email ID only. That is, you can use your user ID or email ID, and then password. Password I told you is this token which I have generated. This one. Okay. Copy and paste. Okay. So I will just run this program. Why? So that I get this package and this project name and project key and project ID and the project URL. So I want to run this project and check whether I am connected to the Jira client or not. Okay, so I will run this program first and check whether this is working or not. Yes, after when you create a profile Jira or then you have to create a project, and then inside project you have to create your tasks and the summaries, etc. I will share a Jira. If you have not worked on Jira, I will share one and a link on a YouTube. So you can go through that link, and there they all the description of how to use this Jira is given, or you can Google how to use this Jira, and everything will be available to, on the net. So now I'm running this program, JDBC test, run as Java application. Now you see it has given this information. It means it has connected. So you can look at your console. So it has retrieved that I have this project name, that is Amazon. Okay, that is the first thing. What was the second thing? The second thing was key. Now what is the key? Key is this, is Scrum. This one. This is the key. And then, oh, sorry, ID. ID. This is the ID and URL. Project URL. This is the URL. This one. So this is the information it has retrieved. Now, if I want to create, you can do two things I told you. Either you can create a issue, or you can add the comment to the already created issue. So what we have to do, we have to pass the project key. So again, I will, if I want to create a new issue, so I will write this add Jira issue. So again, I will use it in my program. For example, I want to add a Jira issue. Now you have to pass the project key over here. The project key I told you is this one coming. So you can use this project key, this one. Now issue type. I told you issue type can be when you create. So this is the issue type. Epic bug story task. For example, you want to create a bug or you want to create a task. So you have to use this task, task task. So issue type is task, for example. Task. Or you can write bug, or you can write a story as per you. And again, summary, you can give any summary. Say uh, responsive, uh, say view test. Again, description you can give open browser with different dimension. Okay, and who is creating it? For example, so now it will add a Jira issue on this. A zero and is task. So again, I will run it and check it. You see, new issue created. So if you let it complete, okay. So now it has created this issue. But when you run this program again and again, it will keep on creating the issue again and again. So it is generally used one time only. So now if you look at this program, sorry, if you go to this Jira and again you get the list, so you can check from here. Responsive view test is created. This is just we have created Scrum 13 responsive view test. Okay, and it is created. You can check from here. Reporter name Roli Saxena. It has just created today, May 18, 2024. Okay. Now this particular Scrum 13 responsive view test. Now you when you open it, okay, this is the description. Open browser with different dimension. And now if you want to add some comments, or any other person want to add the comments, etc., he can add it. Okay. So now, for example, I want to add the comment. So as I told you, this particular add Jira issue, if I run this program again, it will again create it. So it will be it should be used one time only if you want to create a new issue. And in your program, after it is created, you should comment it so that next time when I run this program, this issue is not created again. So now I am commenting it. And now what I want to do instead of that, I want to add the uh, comment only. That is add Jira comment like this. Okay. For example, I want to add the comment after here. That is open browser. Here I want to add the Jira comment like this. Jira comment I want to add. Okay. So you can write over here. So first thing is Scrum name. So what is the Scrum name? The Scrum name is Scrum 13. This is the name. Okay. SCRUM Scrum dash 13. SCRUM dash 13. And comment like this is the comment only. Browser URL open with resolution. This is the comment you want to add. Like you have added in your log file now. Similarly, now you want to add it in your Jira. Browser URL, this one URL open with resolution. So this comment will be added. Now similarly, for example, I want to add one more. So multiple times you can write this Jira comment. And for example, I want to write here again Jira comment, and like I want to add the actual data. You can change the comment. This one. Similarly, if you want to add the expected data, you can add it like here logger. Instead that you can add the Jira comment. like this. Okay, so add Jira comment expected data, then add Jira comment browser open, then add Jira comment. So you are adding it in the inside the same Scrum 13, which I have created right now. Then added this thing actual data, and then you can add it as a pass of it. Here, if you want, you can create a bug again. If you want to create it, or otherwise you can just write it as a comment. So let us rerun this program again. Okay, and one final time. Okay, the project is executed. Let us check. Again, go to a Jira. This was the Scrum 13 which we have created right now. If I open it again, you can check all. When you click on all, you will get the comments. Yeah, you see, this is the comment which is added 14 seconds ago, 15 seconds ago. So all the comments has been added. You see, role instruction has created the issue 7 minutes ago. Then the comment has been added. Expected width, expected height. Browser Chrome URL with resolution. Okay. Actual, fail. So it means whatever your flow is. So now this will be added directly to your Jira. So we'll keep up to here.